Hey guys, it's been a while. So obviously by the title of the video you know what this is, and um, so my she had been saving up money for a few years to go to Thailand. She went, she had a good time, but like she got in an, she wounded her legs, but she just got sores on her legs, not massive, just sores on her legs. So my parents told her, probably not a good idea to go into water while you're there, and so she didn't. But apparently she was on a tour in a cave, and apparently, this is what I heard, the tide came in, and it covered her legs, the tide did. And usually it's like, oh, not a big deal, maybe I'll get a little sick, whatever. So she comes home. Well, first of all, she's really sick before she comes home, throwing up and fevering. Her temperature was so high they almost quarantined her at Chinese airport because they do the temperature scan of people, and her temperature was really high, and so they stopped her. But then I don't know, through something they eventually just let her on the flight. So she gets home from a 14-hour flight of being sick like this, and the next day, I think it was the next day, yes, she's getting worse and worse, and eventually she has to have my dad take her to the emergency room because of how bad it is. And her state went from, really sick to just bam. Like, she nearly, like, if she was not in around medical attention, she would have died straight up. Her body started seizing up, her muscles. She's vomiting blood. She can't breathe. Her oxygen's really low. They had to put her on oxygen. Her lungs started filling with blood. The hospital she was at, our local hospital, could not stabilize her. And they were telling my parents, this is really, really bad. We cannot stabilize her. They had to rush her to the hospital 30 minutes away. It's a better hospital. They have more machinery there to help. And this is the thing. They rush her to this hospital to stabilize her. And they put her on this machine. There's only 3 of these machines in the entire state of Utah. And luckily, there's one at this flippin' hospital. This machine, I'll show the picture. It's a rotating thing. I don't know the exact details of it, but it helps move the body in positions to where the lungs can flow better or get more oxygen. So she's on oxygen. She cannot breathe on her own. And this has been going on for 4 days now. She can't breathe on her own. She's heavily sedated. So she's been unconscious this whole time. And for now, the doctors don't know what the heck it is. They won't know until like next week what's going on. Obviously, it's some sort of bacteria that's just destroying her body. They're putting her on, like, nearly every, what is the word I'm looking for? Every antibacterial, medicine that known to man. She's got this big concoction running through her body. They're giving her blood transfusions regularly because she's losing so much blood, and she's coughing up blood all the time. It's insane. Like, this was just like, it came out of nowhere. Everyone's just like completely shocked this is happening. Obviously, just in complete shock. Because she had a good time in Thailand at least, and everything was fine, and then just bam, just bam. And that's life. It's insane to think that life can just bam like that, but she's stable. Luckily, she's stable. The doctors predict there will be no permanent damage. However, because of the nature of what's going on, they predict she'll be in this freaking hospital until July, mid-July. That's 2 months. In the hospital for 2 months. Hopefully, and then on top of this, she'll most likely need physical therapy because of, inactivity of the muscles, atrophy, and she'll need extensive physical therapy to get back into shape because of not moving. Not moving for that long is going to do you murder your muscles, you know. You're not going to be able to move much, and you'll just be completely weakened. But the doctors predict that there will be no permanent damage otherwise. Her kidneys or lungs, everything will be okay. But our family's pretty shaken up about it, obviously, and my cousin has created a GoFundMe, which is what this video is about, and I'm just asking if you have any... I'm not begging for money. If you don't have the money, then don't worry about it, but if you have spare money and you're willing to give a few bucks, and links in the description, you can give whatever you want, and anything's appreciated. But heck, spread the word even. If you can't afford it, spread the word, share it on your social feeds if you can, and it would be very appreciated. So and we don't, this, like I said, this machine is, there's only 3 of these in the state, and she's been in it for 5 days. We can't even fathom how much this medical bill is going to be. I mean, thank the Lord, thank the doctors, thank everything involved to help her be stable and that she's going to live, obviously. But these medical bills are going to be astronomical. So if you can give any money, that would be much appreciated. If you can't, spread the word if you can. And yeah, thank you if you do. Spread the word. Thank you if you give money, obviously. Thank you very much. And thanks for watching the video. And yeah.